Hi everyone and welcome back to a Crybaby Whims challenge. It is early in the morning, but we have to have a row get up because we're back at the farm and there's a lot to do. You can hear the little coin sounds in the background because Harmony is working hard already in the garden. So let's have Row get involved as well. But you can see that they're looking quite sad because someone has actually died during the night. And that would be Arnold, their university professor, who helped them put their first book together, put the entire presentation for it together. And I mean, he did pair up Ro with Valentino, which was a bit of a disaster in the end, but that wasn't his intention. He just thought that they would be good co-authors. The rest was just all on them and the responsibility of that. But it is quite sad that we lost him. This professor meant a lot to Ro, and they are feeling quite sad. But it's a little bit concerning as well because Arnold was obviously Valentino's stepfather, and we know how much he meant to him, so I feel like Ro could be a little bit concerned. So just because they're trying to do the right thing, they will actually reach out to Valentino, send him a sad message, say like, hey, I heard about your father, I'm really sorry, I'm here if you need anything. Don't take this the wrong way, they're not like getting back together or anything, they're not even friends, but this was just like to express condolences because Ro is obviously upset. And they know that Valentino would be really upset as well. Let's just put everything that happened aside. Like, yes, Valentino is a horrible person, but Ro knows that he's completely alone in this. We know what he's like. He doesn't have any friends. All the people that he had in the world were his stepfather and Ro when they were together, and now he lost both in a very short period of time, so he's completely alone. And Ro is feeling possibly a bit concerned, which some of you could say he doesn't deserve it. I agree as well, but we know what Ro is like. They want to help everyone, so just for that we're reaching out, but it's not going to be like a constant contact. We reached out once, maybe we'll try to do some more later just to kind of tell him that we're here, but that's really it. So we can just kind of drop it and take care of all the farm things because there's a lot to do, and hopefully that's gonna take their mind off things. Well, since Harmony is out and working already, we could at least have Ro make some breakfast. They're still not really used to all the farm chores. It's been a while, it's been a couple of years at this point, so they still haven't like gotten used to it quite yet. So I'm just gonna have them make breakfast, kind of ease into it. Oh, they're thinking about Flora, but Ewan's calling as well. Let's see. Oh my gosh, you want to go on a date with someone? I was a bit worried about him, not gonna lie, because he was just around Ro all the time. It felt really like a one-sided crush, but I'm really happy that he's actually moving on, seemingly, and that he wants to go on a date with someone else, with Caitlin. I don't know who she is, but I hope that she is pretty cute and pretty nice. Disclaimer, he's actually not with Amber. I remember I managed to set them up finally after so many attempts in, I think, last episode, or actually the one before, but because of constant technical difficulties with this series and this save file in particular, I had to redo all the events of that episode, and they actually aren't together anymore because that attempt off camera failed. Sorry, it's just confusing, but they're actually not together. So he's not like cheating on Amber, they haven't broken up, they're just like not together actually anymore, which is kind of unfortunate. But anyway, he could be with Caitlin, so I'm pretty happy for him. A romance is in the air for sure. But Ro, are you making some good breakfast? You are. Harmony's doing some good work outside, so that's quite lovely. She shouldn't be working too hard though, because she is quite old and she should be resting quite a bit. Where are you going, Harmony? I mean, I kind of wanted to see some cuteness happen here. Oh, there you are, milking the cow. I saw that the interaction with the cow kind of failed. The ranch hand is observing, making sure everything is good, so I guess that's good. But we still have our cow here, our Blossom. Oh, Harmony doesn't have a great relationship with her, but she managed to milk her, so that's good. She's been taking care of her for years, but I feel like Blossom is still kind of not over Flora dying because Flora was her main caretaker, so that's a bit sad. Anyway, the breakfast is finished. It's looking great. So Harmony, I'm gonna have you grab some. Oh, I think that they won't have breakfast together because Harmony's a bit slow and Ro's gonna finish the breakfast quicker. Oh no, that's a bit unfortunate. But what are you up to today? Do you work? Oh, you work in 3 hours, really? I did not expect that. It's Sunday. I didn't think that you'd be working. Well, at least let's try to say hello to Harmony, have a deep conversation. Ro did just arrive, I think last night, moved it back in, so we have a bit of catching up to do and just like maybe discuss your latest book that you wrote. Oh my god, that's like a huge accomplishment, isn't it? I mean, it's still not published, we know how that ended, but they're also working on a new book, so we can tell her about that and just kind of ask her how she's doing and everything. Have like a nice little deep conversation. Nothing too deep, it is still breakfast time, so let's just not get into like the meaning of life, but just ask her how she's doing. I see that Harmony's feeling kind of okay. She's feeling inspired. I haven't seen her really cry at the graves. I did see like a little grave pop up, so I feel like Ro is potentially asking about that. Oh, she likes deep thoughts. I guess that she really enjoys talking to Ro about stuff. stuff. That's nice. But yeah, I was gonna say that it looks like ever since Ro came back, Harmony's doing a little bit better. I guess it's just a little bit easier when she has someone around who's not just the ranch hand who's like paid to be here, but just to have someone to chat with. So I think that we're really making the difference here and making her feel better in her old days. So that's nice. But we do have to have like stuff to be taken care of and prepare for work. So I feel like since Harmony finished breakfast as well, I'll just let her do whatever. What is she doing? But I'll let her do whatever. And maybe I'll just have Ro do a bit of yoga because it's just been so long. Maybe they can do like a mind concentrating routine before work. I would like to have them maybe go for a run or something, but I'm not really comfortable letting them go because Harmony is old. Maybe she'll need help. So I'll just have them go outside just when they need to, which will be for their job. But it's just so nice to be back here and do this. It feels so familiar yet so different because things are obviously very different with Ro since the last time that they lived here, and it's just such a big milestone in life, isn't it? So they're thinking about all of that and everything that has happened recently and everything that happened with their life. Oh, they're getting a bit rusty in yoga. Okay, good to know. They used to really like this. But they're thinking about specifically their transition, and they're quite happy with where they are in life, and they're feeling more and more comfortable with themselves, and maybe they would even want to take the next step. So that's something that they're considering, something that they're researching. But going to work did kind of catch me off guard, so we'll have to deal with that first, and then we'll go into it a little bit more. Because their work starts in 1 hour, but I'm talking about the next step. I mean, some new options have opened up ever since we came back from university. For some reason, this medical gender affirming procedure menu wasn't available in uni, but now we can do it, and we can start the hormone therapy, have top surgery, and have bottom surgery eventually once we finish this. I mean, look, they don't have to do any of these things to feel valid, but they feel like they're kind of ready and they would like to go through with it, so they might as well. And honestly, this is my first trans sim when it comes to gameplay at least, so I would like to experience everything that the mod has to offer, so we'll go through all steps of the transition. So after they're back from work, because we don't have time to do that now, we'll start the hormone therapy, which I'm quite excited for. It's gonna be a process, it's gonna take a while, but I'm really excited to start. I also did notice that we actually accidentally skipped this walk style training, so we could focus on that as well, but a little bit later. Oh my god, Ro, are you doing okay? Sweetie, honey, are you doing okay? You're a bit nervous about your first day of work? Hello? You good? Oh my gosh, they're so handsome. They look amazing, but this is just so funny. Ro, okay. Just in time to go to work. Oh, you are a bit stinky though. Let's send you for a shower. Well, they'll definitely be late for the first day of work, which is a bit inconvenient. So they're going for the first ever day of work. This outfit is not doing them justice, but I don't care. You're late. Just go to work. You're off to work. So I definitely need to... Oh, they're already working hard. Okay, that's amazing. But I guess that they were just a little bit late because they were nervous or something. That's really not like you. Please don't do that. So we're just left home alone with Harmony, who is upstairs trolling the forums, and she's hating the music. She does not like this, I think, romance music in the background that Ro was playing. So okay, I mean, you can turn it off, you don't have to be mad. I have noticed, I have to show you, her bar is glowing. She's like fully at the end of her days. I'm not really sure how much time she has left, but definitely not a lot by the looks of it. So I'm really glad that Ro is here to take care of her for whatever. Oh my god, Brian, what a blast from the past. I mean, we're not gonna go to the ancient ruins. We're ancient people already. We can't go party. But I appreciate the invite. Maybe we can like send them like a nice message or something. It's nice that they're in touch. I never really knew that they were friends, but I guess that all of Aspen's old friends kind of stayed in touch to some extent. So I really like that. It's just kind of a shame that Aspen isn't, you know, in the middle of all of that, but at least she, despite all of her troubles and how things ended with her, managed to connect a lot of people, so that's something. Oh my gosh, yeah, look, they're like actually real legit friends, and he's still married to Amara. How nice. So let's just maybe send him like a nice little message, like thanks for the invite, that's really it. But she went to game to her room, well, Aspen's room instead, because she really likes being here. But looking at this here, I've noticed the pictures here, and I completely forgot about them. We have Aspen with her ex-wife. I completely forgot about that thing that happened. That's so silly. But we also have Aspen here with Thomas when she was a child, and this photo was taken right here in the cottage, right in front of this room actually, like literally right here. That's so strange to think about. Things have changed so much yet so little, and I've noticed that there's so many things that need to be involved in the garden. Harmony has been taking care of Flora's garden so well. That's actually amazing. I'm really proud of her. That's like really unexpected, but I'm really glad that she managed to kind of find her place here and that she actually grew to enjoy it. I'm having her make some lunch for Ro when they come back home from work, and I noticed that she's feeling quite flirty, which actually did remind me that she had a partner briefly. Remember when she at some point called Ro about dating someone? Well, I checked and that actually kind of fell apart. I mean, they're not having like a negative relationship, but it's not really something either. But Ro is back from their first ever day of work. They earned quite a bit of money, but I'm gonna have them maybe go take a shower just because I can't really stand this outfit. So I'm gonna have them get themselves cleaned up and ready so we can start the hormone therapy. Oh, and we have to pay our student loans. I haven't realized that. I didn't know that you have to do this like daily, or is it just like weekly? I thought that it was weekly. So okay, that's my bad. We'll definitely make a payment. But they just finished the shower. They're getting ready to go to their appointment. But I am a little bit worried. So let's just make that payment real quick. Make that loan payment. So the minimum is just under 1,000. We don't really have a lot of money. We have like 14,000. The loan is 16,000, which is I think fine. It's just like a little bit scary. But how about we pay maybe 2,000? Is that too much? Maybe it's a bit too much, but they're earning almost that much when they go to work anyway. So I feel like we're okay. It's just like a little bit scary, but I just kind of want to start dealing with this. So let's just go with 2,000. But anyway, now that they paid that, we can actually go and start their hormone therapy. So let's send them to their first appointments. This is such a huge step. I'm so proud of them. They just came back and they officially started their hormone replacement therapy. They look so happy. And they had this moodlet, hormone therapy starting. Ro has started hormone therapy as part of their gender transition. It is too early to notice changes, but Ro is excited and hopeful for this process. They want to go talk to Harmony immediately. I think that we can actually tell her about this. Oh, she's on the PC again, probably trolling, but oh yeah, definitely. She just reached mischief level 3. But let's actually just tell her about doing hormone replacement therapy, just to kind of see what she's going to be saying about it. We know that she's supportive of Ro's transition. She just has her ways of expressing it, but it looks like she's actually going to be quite supportive this time, I guess because she's in a good mood. Happy for you. Okay, that's lovely. But now that Ro is back from work, they actually have a goal for work that they need to start writing books, and they have been doing quite a bit of research, and now that they have especially started their hormone therapy, I think that maybe they're ready to actually start their new book, which is a bit of a like big step. I didn't really expect it, but how about we start and just see how it goes? So I'm gonna have them write what can we do? We can do a motivational book, help people become better versions of themselves. Oh, absolutely. I feel like that kind of makes sense with their story. So they decided to name the book Finding Myself, Losing a Lover. And this is a book about self-discovery and dealing with an unsupportive partner. Obviously inspired by their recent experiences. And this is kind of vaguely related to the challenge rules because we have to have 3 books that have hateful titles towards relationships. But I already said that I don't really want to do that because I feel like Ro wouldn't really be hateful when it comes to love. And they go over this situation relatively quickly and they're doing kind of okay when it comes to the whole Valentino thing. So I'm not gonna have them spiral into that because it's just unnecessary. They're focusing on themselves and that's their priority right now. So it's more like okay, this happened to me because of this and I'm actually quite happy with it. So it's kind of a like, if anyone's in the similar situation, this is how you get over it. This is kind of the book, the vibe of it. So I feel like that makes sense. And it is a motivational book. It is literally by the description of it made to help other people. So it just makes perfect sense. So let's write this book. They feel so confident and ready and just refreshed. They're absolutely so ready. Oh my god, look at them, so hyped. So I'm gonna have them write this for a while. I see that they're feeling quite hungry and everything, so they probably won't really have too much progress, but I'll let them work on it because they just look like they're completely in the zone with like nice music and their familiar surroundings. I think that this is really good for them. They're really enjoying it. Oh wait, they actually wrote like a whole half of the book already. Look at that. They might even finish it tonight. I didn't really mean to push them to write the entire book, but they have been researching it for a while. They probably have a lot of drafts of it and stuff and a lot of research. I guess maybe the book actually is ready to be completed, so I think I'll just let them do this. Potentially. I don't know. I'm actually really surprised. Oh my god, look, they wrote an entire book in one sitting. That's incredible. Let's look at the quality of it. It is excellent. I think that we can publish it then. So let's have them publish a book for the first time ever. We can even sell it to the publisher, so that's even more legit than just self-publishing. And oh, we actually have 2 books to choose from. Right, I forgot about that. Well, obviously we're publishing this one that we just wrote, but what's happening with this one? The Secret to Love that they wrote with Valentino. Well, I'm thinking maybe we could try to publish this one, not right now though, because they have to rework it and remove all of Valentino's parts so they can like legally fully own it and publish it just in their own name because they obviously don't want Valentino involved. And I think that Valentino at this point doesn't want to be involved with it either. So we will publish this one at some point, most likely, but we have to rework it. Although I'm saying that Ro is quite over the entire situation, it is still quite fresh. So I don't think I really want to deal with it right now. But this one, obviously, we're publishing immediately. So let's publish, well, their own first book, as in they wrote it fully by themselves, and they're publishing it. So that's like a huge accomplishment. So anyway, let's publish their first book ever. And they're just feeling so confident. I feel like they're just really excited. And it's out there in the world now. I really hope it's gonna do well. And I'm gonna send them to sleep now because they did so much amazing work. They definitely deserve to rest. No! Oh my god! It's the middle of the night and Harmony is dying. No, are you kidding? In the same spot where Aspen died. Ro, wake up! Wake up! Oh my god, just get down here. Oh no, I was gonna have like a whole day planned for her because it's supposed to be Halloween in a couple of hours, and I thought that she would absolutely enjoy that holiday. And now she's actually dying in the same spot where Aspen died. It's literally the same spot. And I think that Ro is having some flashbacks. They cannot believe that this is happening once again. It's horrible. Oh no. I really thought that she had a bit more time left. Look, it's spooky day today. I was gonna throw her like a whole party and everything. But instead we have this to deal with. Oh no. And it's a bit ironic that she had her Grim Reaper pajamas on, I guess. They're matching. Oh god. But, oh my god, Harmony's gone already. I really didn't expect it to be this soon. That's absolutely devastating. This must be giving Rose some flashbacks. I feel like they were standing like basically like right here or something when they were a child, looking at Aspen dying right here. So that's just absolutely horrible. But I'm devastated. And it's just really odd that she died in the same spot where Aspen did. It's really strange, but that's the end of Harmony. That is just so devastating, but at least Ro was here for her quite literally final day. I guess we just got to spend one day with her, but I guess that's a good thing. Imagine if Ro was just like still hanging out at uni for the weekend and we would have missed this. So I'm glad that we were here, although this is really sad. At least we made her final day a bit better. Oh, and it's just spooky day. She didn't make it just by like an hour. That is just so sad. Well, we're definitely in the spooky spirits now with Grim Reaper just roaming around, and we have like a potential literal ghost happening here. Oh my god. Well, something about her dying in the same spot where Aspen died was quite poetic, and it kind of made sense to then bury them together. So this is Harmony's grave right here, and this is Aspen's. So Harmony's gonna be here in the family graveyard. She was never officially a part of the family, but she very much deserved this because she basically was family. Burying her next to Aspen, although they were never together, it just makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? So we'll just at least have Harmony here with us forever. So she will never be forgotten. I really loved having Harmony around. She was an amazing character. She's been through so much, but she was still such an amazing person. And I'm really glad that she stuck around for this long. I never expected it for her to become such an important character, but here she is being like absolutely amazing. And now we lost her, but as I said, she will never be forgotten. At this point, she's equally iconic to me as Aspen was and as Flora was. But this just leaves Ro alone on the farm, and I don't think that they'll be staying here. I've never really envisioned them to be living here forever, and now that we don't really have any obligations here because we were here because of Harmony, I guess that we'll be going after obviously Ro recovers from this. But if you want to see what happens in the next episode, if we'll be moving or if we'll be just staying for a little bit longer, you can click it right here, and if the next episode is not out yet, here is something to watch while we wait. See you there!